Gemini, welcome. Gemini, we're going to do a general read for you today. Keep in mind, we're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at your current energy, desires, outcome, what's working for you, and what you may need to be aware of. Keep in mind that I still have scrambled eggs for brains, and my words may make sense to me, but they may not make sense to you. That said, let's get started. That one does not want to go back in. Somebody's in the Nine of Swords energy. So maybe somebody's feeling a lot of anxiety right now, not sure where to go, what to do. The desire is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is somebody that wants to take some action to change where they are. This is typically my move in, move out card. And then we have the Star that shows up for you, Gemini, in the outcome, and that is just that you start to see that, there's these hopes and dreams that you do have, and maybe you're starting to realize those over again. What's working for you is the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is conflict, and maybe you're starting to learn about that. And then we have the Page of Wands that shows up. Now, this Page of Wands is, to me, is different than the other ones. This is somebody that is starting to develop a carefree life, somebody that's starting to enjoy the different things that are around them. Sort of, good news. So, let's go into this and figure out why the Nine of Swords. We have the Wheel, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers being your energy, I kind of get that things are coming full circle for you, and there is a new start with something either that you love to do or something that has been sort of in your sort of skill wheelhouse for a while. Also could be a major relationship that is showing up for you as well. And yes, that can bring anxiety. So maybe there's a relationship that's ending or beginning, and also that there is also a change in job. Knight of Wands, let's clarify that in the desires. Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Wands, things like things are possibly ending for you in a cycle, and that provides you a bunch of opportunities, but you're not sure which one to take, so you're just sort of charging ahead, maybe without a plan. The other way that I can see this for some of you may be that you've done something, you've changed location, you've moved, and things just fell apart. But that falling apart has given you a lot to think about. It's really affected your emotional state, provided a lot of opportunity. It's creating indecision as to what to do. And so rather than stay in that indecisiveness, you've gone forward with this Knight of Swords, which again is your energy. So this brings us to the Star. You're hoping that the choices that you make down here are going to be sort of life-changing in the way that things get easier, that you start to go with the flow. You're still being very critical about how that is and weighing those options out, but I think that you've found your path and that you are now starting to walk it with this Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Wands here? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the World. It almost seems that there might be some indecision in what you're looking at or what you want to take action towards. You're kind of it seems like possibly you're stuck in like, hey, you know what, this has provided me with an income and the material security and all of that stuff, and I'm pretty happy with that. And you're learning, or you're sort of debating, oh, or do I go with this Page of Pentacles where I'm going to learn something new and change my world that way? It seems like there's a lot of change going on for you. I'm surprised that the Death card hasn't showed up for you. But either way, it's also that, you know what, you could be struggling to learn, this is what's gone on for you, and then struggling to learn more in order to create, or maybe you're debating back and forth, well, do I take action and do this to learn more about creating the world that I want? So this brings us to the Page of Wands, which is usually good news concerning work. There's a freedom that comes with the Page of Wands. And it seems that maybe you're just sort of, there's been a breakup that's happened, and you've kind of just turned your back on it, and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm done with this. I feel a lot freer. I have control out of my life. I can look at things differently. I can start to create that what I want. So let's pull 3 more cards around this. So 2 of Cups, the Empress, and the 7 of Wands. There could be also a relationship, a very, very significant relationship that could be coming in for you. And although we have the Empress showing up, the Empress can be... sorry, I also forgot to mention that your energy showed up here with the Magician. Doesn't change the reading very much. In only that, looking at this, it would be, there was a breakup and you're looking at things differently about that breakup, and it's sort of setting you free in order to bring in another relationship that is more significant from the last. When I look at the Empress, this could be marriage or motherhood, so some type of relationship that's coming in for you. And at the same time, we have the 7 of Wands, where maybe within all of this, there is major conflict that is starting. I look at sort of relationships and sort of any, whether it's a significant partner or any type of major relationship, there is sort of that storming phase where people are really struggling to get and understand where their place is. Or maybe you're really thinking, I'm sticking to how I think about things rather than going into this relationship that could be full of potential for you. Gemini, that's what I have for you today. Best of luck with this week. Feel free to like, share, or subscribe. Sorry, I brought my paper up here, so I scribbled down sort of a note on here as to what the reading was about. Feel free to like, share, or subscribe. Even leave me a comment, even dislike. Either way, I'm glad you were here. Best of luck with this week, and we'll talk to you next time.